Hey guys, here is part 4 of He Tried to Do Me Wrong After I Brought Him to America. We left off at where I returned to America after collecting evidence of my husband getting married to his childhood sweetheart. Okay, when I got back to America, I reached back out to my informant, the girl at the restaurant. I said, "We're not done yet." She was like, "Oh, what else do you need?" I said, "Look, the fact that he's getting married to this girl and we have never discussed us getting a divorce, I'm kind of curious how he's planning on bringing her to America." She was like, "Wow, you think he really gonna bring her there? That's crazy. This man is stupid." I said, "Well, we can't insult him yet. We just got to see where his mind at so I can find out his plans." She was like, "So what do you want me to do?" I said, "I'm hoping that him and his, new wife will, stumble into that restaurant for a date or something. And then maybe you can, try to be the one to serve them, strike a conversation, become her friend, get her number and all this stuff." She was like, "Oh, okay." This girl eating my money, oh, ha! So luckily for me, my husband, his childhood sweetheart, his new wife, probably the only woman in his heart he carries in his heart, and I'm just hanging in the balance. They stumbled into that restaurant on a date. And my informant made sure she got on the case to be the one to serve them. She struck great conversations. Apparently both of them love her so much, her mannerism and how she really catered to them. And my informant was able to get his wife's phone number so that she can get more closer to her. Okay, all of that went really smooth, and a few weeks later my husband returned to the U.S. By this time, he's almost done, achieving his, medical practitioner, nurse practitioner degree. So when he came back, he said, "Sweetheart, I know I said once I get my degree that we were going to get a house, start a family, but with this issue concerning my land, we settled it in court, but I got to put a building down on the land to secure it." I was like, "What are you saying?" He's like, "I got to do the building before we get a home here." I was like, "Are you serious?" I was like, "Do you realize how much money you've made over these years already?" He said, "I know." I said, "You already became a nurse practitioner. You've been working hard and stuff like that. And you can't tell me that you about to, like relent on this promise again. Look at me. We've been together all this time. I'm not even pregnant. We don't have a home. What's going on? You're hiding something from me." He was like, "Oh, no, 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 honey. Please trust me, babe. Trust me. I'm your husband. I got this. We're gonna have more than everything I promised you." I was like, "Okay." Meanwhile, he's still booking on the road contracts. He's got his nurse practitioner degree. I'm thinking to myself, this man must be saving a whole lot of money. So we're like 7, 8 months down the road since he came back. So, my informant, I reached out to her. I was like, "Anything yet?" She was like, "Well, not the information you need, but since you reach out to me, I wanted to tell you that your husband, childhood wife here, she is pregnant." I was like, "What?" I said, "You joking?" She was like, "No." I said, "Send me a picture." Apparently, she got really close to this woman. She sent me a picture, and this girl looks like 7 months. I don't know. Big stomach. Like, what? How can my husband be promising me something that he's totally doing for another woman? Now I'm thinking to myself, okay, maybe the story was fake, but is he really trying to build a home for this lady, for his wife back in Kenya? Since I just found out that his childhood sweetheart is pregnant, maybe he's about to actually build a home over there. And I'm telling my informant, I said, You gotta find out, hurry up and find out what's his plan with this woman if he's bringing her. She's like, I don't want to rush it yet, but I'm sure we will get to that soon. At this point, I didn't know if I was gonna confront him or not, but I'll be back with part 5. In the meantime, y'all, if you check out my TikTok profile above under my name, you will see the word showcase and you will see a little shopping bag, red shopping bag next to showcase. If you click on that and check out my showcase products and you buy anything from there, I'll get a little commission. That's a token of you supporting me, but anyways, thanks for watching and I'll be back with the next part.